Hey everybody, Console Collector here. Today's video, I want to have a discussion. I want to discuss pickups. Now, I know that I've gotten some great pickups over the years, but something that I never see anyone talk about is the pickups we didn't get. We've all been there. We've gotten some great scores, we've missed out on some great scores. This gaming hobby can be a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, and that's why for today's video, I want to talk about some of my downs, some of the great pickups that I missed out on. I personally use Facebook Marketplace for most of my pickups. I like Facebook Marketplace because there's always a profile attached to it. With some other apps out there, it's anonymous. You don't know who you're going to meet. It can also be unsafe. But with Facebook Marketplace, you generally have an idea of who you're going to meet. However, I have seen some fake profiles out there, so it's not perfect, but I do feel like it's one of the safer places to get pickups. We're going to take a look at a few of my Facebook Marketplace deals that I missed out on. Now, I don't have full screenshots of some of them. The biggest problem I have with Facebook Marketplace when there's great deals is people take the ads down right away. So I have some screenshots of the actual ad, others I have just little snippets of our conversation, and some I only have the header of the conversation and the deal. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix of everything. I'll kind of explain the deal as we go along. All right, let's get into it. This first deal we're going to take a look at is on some PSP games. This is actually my most recent miss because this happened the day before I'm filming this, so yesterday. This guy posted a great bundle of PSP games and they were all $10 each. So I reached out to him. There was 8 games I picked, so a total of $80. He said, cool, let's do it. We set up a time. I got his address. So I get up the next day and I see that he removed the ad from Marketplace. So I message him on them. I say, hey, are we still on? Like, I saw you deleted the ad. And he says, actually, I changed my mind about selling them. That is the absolute worst, seeing that. Because sometimes I'm like, did you actually change your mind? Did someone tell you they're worth more? I don't know what the situation is, but this guy bailed on me and canceled the plans, which is really rare. Usually when they give you the address, they're more likely just to sell it to you. But yeah, this guy backed out last minute, and he didn't even tell me he backed out. I had to message him, which was pretty uncool. But yeah, so I missed out on some pretty sweet PSP games for 10 bucks a piece. Not much to say on this next one, but it was a nice little N64 bundle for 50 bucks. Had a few games and some controllers. This one here, I sent a message, never got a reply, they never even read it, and then suddenly they took the ad down. So just a simple little one like that. You don't even know if you had a chance at it, but it was a good deal, and I missed out on it. This original Xbox lot was kind of the same deal. It went up really quick. They had $5 per game. There were some really great titles in there. I sent them a message, never got a reply, and a couple hours later, the ad got taken down. So missed out on some great original Xbox games for $5 a piece. So this PlayStation 3D TV, it's $120. That's a pretty good price. I like to pick these monitors up because they're pretty sought after. They have a great picture, nice little TVs, and they make great trade bait. Well, I messaged the guy, and we actually made arrangements for me to pick it up. He said he would give me his information when he got home. I sent him a few messages, and he read them and never replied, just completely ghosted me, and then all of a sudden the ad was gone. So I missed out on a PlayStation 3D TV for 120 bucks. So this one was an $80 Nintendo 3DS XL with 20 games. They're all loose games. I try to stay away from buying loose DS games, but this lot had Pokemon Heart Gold in it, Platinum, and Pokemon White along with the other games. Now, I sent her the message, asked if it was available, I would take it, got no reply, she didn't even read it, and then the ad disappeared. Really great lot that I missed out on, and that's too bad. Here we had a boxed PS1 with a stack of games. It was 50 bucks. This lady posted it, said it was her grandfather's, and she was selling it for him. I messaged her, no reply, deleted ad. You're starting to see a trend here with these ads. When there are deals like that, people honestly don't even reply to you. They just delete the ad because they're probably getting bombarded with offers and people wanting to pick it up. This was a free PlayStation 3 little bundle. The PlayStation 3 had the yellow light of death, but it was free. I thought, I'll grab that. So I messaged her and I said I'd pick it up right after work. She said, sure, that's great. Here's the address. I messaged her as I was on my way up and she said, sorry, someone already picked it up. Like, why give me the address and tell me I could have it if you give it to somebody else? before I can get there. So lost out on that one. This one here was a PlayStation with 8 games, a bunch of Lego games. Now, it was 80 bucks, seems like an okay deal, but this was a backwards compatible PS3. Yeah, so I messaged her and we started talking and she said, "Oh, sorry, my brother decided that he wanted to keep it, give me this kind of runaround story like that." Like, really? So she ended up keeping it instead of selling it. So I lost out on this $80 backwards compatible PS3 bundle with a bunch of cool Lego games. This next one here, I didn't actually realize it, but this was a backwards compatible PS3. Initially, I saw all the Skylanders. My kid's really into Skylanders, and I thought this was a great bundle for him. And I just saw the regular PlayStation 3 after to recoup some of the money. But then my eagle eyes noticed that it had the chrome trim on it. Yep, that was a backwards compatible PS3 with the Skylanders. Absolutely awesome, perfect bundle. Send her a message, and it was only up for about 20 minutes. And she said, "Sorry, someone's coming to pick it up." And that was too bad because that would have been a great deal for myself and my kid. So missed out on that lot. All right, this GameCube bundle is a doozy. It's a Platinum GameCube, a memory card, couple controllers, Smash Bros, Fire Emblem, and Wind Waker for $120. I saw this and I jumped on it. Message him and he says, "Hey, you can't have it till Monday." I'm like, "Really?" It was Friday, all weekend. I'm like, this is guaranteed gonna get upbid. Honestly, upbidding is a huge problem where I am. You can make arrangements for a deal and somebody's going to come in and snipe it from you and offer more money. And that's what I thought was going to happen here because it's going to sit all weekend. He's going to definitely get offered more money. Fire Emblem's in there, for crying out loud. The thing in my city is if you don't act fast and catch a deal like this after going up after a few minutes, or you don't get yourself over to the house and pick it up, it will be upbid. So we got talking and I was saying like, "Hey, is there someone home that could sell it to me?" And he just wouldn't have it. So he says I could secure the lot with a deposit. I don't like sending e-transfers, especially for deposits, because I've actually sent a $50 deposit on a lot before. As soon as it went through, they blocked me and that was done. I was out 50 bucks. So I'm very hesitant. And this deal honestly seemed a little too good to be true. So I was willing to gamble 10 bucks. He wasn't having it. He wanted 60. And I refused. And then he says, "That's a you problem for not trusting him." So I lost out on it because I'm not willing to gamble $60 on a lot that seems too good to be true. I just didn't have a good gut feeling about it. So I didn't want to take that gamble. So one thing to learn from that story is follow your gut. If it seems too good to be true, then don't do it. Even if it's a smoking deal, just be safer out there because you don't want to get ripped off. This GameCube lot, I didn't have any better luck. Posted these games, 15 bucks a piece. Well, if you're a GameCube enthusiast like me, you would notice Road Trip in there and the very rare NHL 2004 Joe Sakic cover. Well, I messaged him, said I'd take those two. When can I pick up? He reads my messages, ghosts me, and then removed the item from Marketplace. Missed out on two pretty rare games for the GameCube for 15 bucks a piece. This Wii bundle was really good. It was 70 bucks. It had a gold Zelda Wiimote, as you can see there. And then it had some really good games. And the one that really stuck out to me was Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Sent her a message. She read it. Got no reply. That simple. Nothing. Just lost out on that Wii lot. Real quick, I just wanted to show you guys this little DSi bundle here for $400. So I've had some people say like, "Oh, you got the craziest deals in your city." Well, you got to sift through a lot of bad deals to find these good ones. For instance, this $400 DS lot with two generic filler games that are loose. Yeah, that's not a deal. I see stuff like that all the time. Overpriced stuff. It's really not always good deals here. You really got to do the work. I'm on Marketplace a lot looking for deals, and I see more bad deals than I see good deals, honestly. We've only got a couple more to look at, but this GameCube one, this one hurt me. Now, this GameCube lot had a console, 3 controllers, and 12 games. It was a smoking deal. It had 2 copies of Double Dash, Luigi's Mansion, had Mario Party 4 and 7, had Sunshine, and even more games. 145 bucks, what a deal. I got a hold of her. She said, "Yeah, you can come on over and pick it up." I got everything ready, headed out on the way. On my way there, after I stop at the bank, she goes, someone offered me more money. I'm sorry, I have to sell it there. I'm like, lady, I'm already on the way. And she goes, well, if you want to match their offer, you can have it. I'm like, well, what's the offer? She says, the offer is $200. And I said, oh, that sucks, but I'll do it. I'll do the 200. So she says, okay, perfect. I need you to send me a deposit so I know you're coming. I'm like, lady, I'm literally on the way driving. Like, I can't just send you a deposit. She says, well, if you want it, you need to send a deposit because he's willing to send me the money right now. So I tell her, fine, I'll send you a deposit. Let me just pull over where I can safely do so, and I'll send you the deposit. So she says, fine. 5 minutes later, as I'm just getting off the highway to pull over and send her the deposit, she says, he's offering me $300 now. So I saw it was $300, and I couldn't message her back right away. A couple minutes later, she says, he already sent me the money. It's sold. I'm like, what? I'm already on my way down here. Like, what the heck, lady? So $300, honestly, it wasn't worth that at that point. I wouldn't have spent that much, but it was really just not nice. You know, you have someone on the way and it's being upbid on your way down there. Like, I really hate when that happens. It really cheesed me off, but you win some, you lose some, right? And I lost this really good GameCube lot. This little DS one, short and sweet. Pokemon Soul Silver and Omega Ruby for $30 for both. I say, hey, I'll take it. Where is you located? She gives me the address. I say, okay, I'm going to head on down now. And then she messaged me after saying she's having second thoughts. She's going to hang on to them and then ghosts me. So, simple little deal like that, lost out. People seem to change their mind a lot, I've noticed on Facebook Marketplace, when the price is a little too good. Typically, when I hear that, it usually means two things. Either someone messaged them and told them what it was worth, or they did some research and figured out what it was actually worth, and now they don't want to honor that price they listed it for. This was a free lot of stuff. PS4 games, PS3 games, and a 360 console with games. Free. Message the guy. He reads it. No answer. 10 minutes later, ads deleted. Just like that. Missed out on it. So this is the last one for this video. It's a PlayStation 3 console only. Now if you notice, it's got the chrome trim. So this was a backwards compatible PlayStation 3 for $30. I messaged her right away and she goes, yeah, sure, you can take it. It's available. So I say, great, what's the address? We set up a time to meet and all that stuff. And then she says, oh, you can't actually pick it up today. I said, okay, that's fine. When can I pick it up? And then she goes on to how, oh, I got a 360 for sale. Would you want to buy both? I want $40 for that. I said, that's great. I'll take both. I'll take a 360 and a PS3, you know, $70 for both. So she says, I can come tomorrow. We make the arrangements. I'm like, great, I'll see you tomorrow. Then she messages me the next day and says, hey, I was looking up the values of the PlayStation. It's pretty rare. I don't feel comfortable selling it for that. I hope you understand you can sell the Xbox. And then she removes me from the chat. I didn't even have a chance to reply or respond. She just kicked me from the chat. I was like, wow, that wasn't very nice, lady. So I think, well, I missed out again. It is what it is. I move on from it. Well, here's the kicker. A week later, to the day, I'm looking through Marketplace. Boom, there's her PlayStation back up, but not for $30, for $325 now. She goes from $30 to $325. I get you want to get some more money, lady, but that's quite the jump. I understand completely that people want to get the most money out of their items. You know, it is what it is. I'm the same way. You're probably the same way. So I get it. But the thing to do is, like, you're giving it away for $30 and then you, like, pretty much overprice it. Like, where's, like, somewhere in the happy medium? Like, if she put it up for $200, $175, you know, a little more reasonable, but $325? Like, how do you go from $30 to $325? I'm assuming she just went on Google or eBay, saw a really expensive one, and said, that's what it's worth. I really hate when people do that. Simply because, yeah, it's worth more money, but have some understanding with your pricing. You know, you want to put it at $200 or $225, that's a more competitive price. You just go for the highest listing on eBay and then sell it for that. Like, now this thing's never going to sell. Very frustrating, but it does happen a lot here. And unfortunately, that's why it gets harder and harder to get deals in this hobby, because people are so uneducated about values. Either it's too low or too high. A little off topic here, but I've seen that a lot of garage sales recently where you bring something up to people, how much is it? They whip out their phone and start eBaying what it is. Like, it's a garage sale. I don't want to pay eBay prices. I'll buy it off eBay if I want to pay that. Honestly, if you know your games have value, why not eBay it before the garage sale and mark it such instead of just wasting my time? If you're looking it up on eBay, at that point, I don't even want to buy it anymore, even if it is a few bucks cheaper than the eBay price. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. I thought this would be an interesting little discussion video to do because, like I mentioned before, everyone talks about their pickups. Rarely do we see people talk about what they missed. And I get more losses than I get wins. So despite all my awesome pickups you see on this channel, I miss a lot of really cool lots out there. Finally, I just want to put out a little invitation to all you YouTubers, gamers, collectors. How about we talk about what we've missed for once? You know, it's great to see good pickups, but we all know that pain of missing out on a good lot. So do a response video, reach out to me. Let me know. I'd like to see what you guys have missed out on. Maybe seeing some other people's misses will make me feel a little bit better about all the good stuff I've missed recently. So thanks everybody for coming and watching this little discussion video about some of my losses. Funny enough, it actually felt nice to talk about some of the losses. I'm happy that I could shed some light on some of the reality checks we have out there game hunting. It's not all rainbow and sunshine and happiness. We do lose some really good deals once in a while. At the end of the day, we love this hobby. This is just a small part of the hobby. What's important is that we love to collect, we love the game, we love the thrill of the hunt. There'll be many more lots out there, so don't stress if you lose one. It happens. You'll always have a chance at another one. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. You can follow me on social media. The information is in the description below. I want to thank everybody for watching. I am the Console Collector. And until the next video, happy gaming.